Generally, here at Platinum Skincare, our phones are ringing off the hook with calls regarding wrinkles and pigmentation. But after we come up with detailed solutions, we find out that mom also has a teen with acne. So today, I want to talk a bit about how to help your kids with their skin regimen internally and externally. Teens are dealing with major hormone changes. This starts as early as 8 or 9 years old and then can last for decades. Acne is a major problem. While there isn't anything we can do about their hormones, short of putting them on a birth control that helps with pimples, that isn't where most parents want to venture with the preteen. So let's talk about a few things we can do to help keep their skin as clear as possible. I know they don't want to hear about this one, but diet does play a part in your skin's health. Now, I'm not a doctor, so feel free to conference with yours regarding my suggestions. Have them take a look at the hard facts, and maybe they too can help your teen to make some positive changes. If your teen is eating sugars, including gluten, wheat products such as bread, pasta, and rice, well, you most likely have part of your issue right there. I know it sounds impossible to get past that with the American diet and processed foods everywhere, but if you at least make the good stuff at home, it will certainly help to outweigh the garbage they're eating outside of the house. We have a great face mapping diagram on our website where you can track internal problems that are showing up on different areas of the face. Notate what area your teen has groupings of large spots of pimples and see what that zone is in. Some areas, such as zone 1, which is the forehead, are caused by an overgrowth of candida in the gut. Candida is fed by sugar and mucus, and that is why diet is so important when trying to keep your teen's skin clear. Same thing with the temples and the upper cheeks in zone 4. These are very common areas for teens to have breakouts. Sugar needs to be eliminated as much as possible, and not just the sweets. Bread, pasta, rice, they all turn into sugar instantly once they touch the saliva in your mouth. They are all bad for acne and great for candida to thrive. A couple of helpful herbs that can be taken to control this overgrowth are pau d'arco, black walnut, calendula, cinnamon, cloves, neem, oregano oil, and even cayenne. Now, the lower half of the face in zones 9 and 10 deal more with the liver. And you can help to strengthen the liver by taking about 500 milligrams of N-acetylcysteine, you can look for NAC, every day. This will help our bodies to produce more glutathione, which magnetically attracts heavy metals, making them easier to excrete out the body. Alpha-lipoic acid, vitamin C, selenium, and sulfur are other cofactors which also boost that production. Now, you can take a glutathione supplement, but it doesn't work nearly as good as creating your own. Blackheads are spearheaded by foods too, but different ones. Watch out for dairy products and fried foods, both of which stimulate mucus in the body. You need to reduce the formation of mucus to control this type of acne. Other common issues that cause mucus are allergies and sinus nose drips. So, of course, if there are allergies, number one would be to find out what the allergen is so you can eliminate it. In the meantime, you can try an over-the-counter allergy remedy. Now that we've taken a look at what's going on inside the body, there are definitely some topical treatments that we recommend over and over and over again that will aid in controlling bacteria growth, excess pore clogging of the skin, and healing the skin. The first step in controlling acne is to start using a cleanser that has salicylic acid, like our AB cleanser. Salicylic is attracted to oil, so it will dig deep in the pores to find it. While it's digging deep, it helps to shed the buildup of dead tissues in the pores and also the dead skin buildup on the surface of the skin. When there's less skin to clog a pore, the skin will remain more clear. Try to get your teen to wash 2 times per day. I know that can be tough. Every morning and then again before bed. After morning washing, the most helpful treatment to apply is our vitamin B complex. This cream is a lifesaver and one of the main ingredients that took my grade 3 acne to clear skin. I can't be without this one. Vitamin B5, which is panthenol, promotes healing of tissues. It has been verified in multiple studies that showed a 50% reduction in acne after 8 weeks of daily usage. And it has been shown to help decrease your pore size. It is also anti-inflammatory and has antimicrobial properties as well. Likewise, vitamin B3, which is niacinamide, also has gone through numerous clinical studies to determine the effectiveness for skin's health. It can support the skin's barrier, which helps with acne, rosacea, and other inflammatory issues. Also, it has shown to be useful for encouraging the production of our skin's own natural emollients. That can help the skin to remain hydrated and, more importantly, balanced. Make sure that your teen applies this 2 times per day, morning and evening, right after cleansing. Another key ingredient to help control your teen's acne would be retinol. We have 3 percentages, and with preteens and teens, we recommend the mildest version of our 0.10%. Retinol has the ability to dig deep in the pores like salicylic. It'll help to shed the lining, and then there's less dead skin to create a clog with. It's also helpful in tightening the pores, and when you're dealing with acne, this can be very important. Retinol will also help any acne lesions and leftover marks to heal very quickly. It has the ability to put your skin into a hyper-regenerative mode. This in turn will cause a quicker turnover of the skin, and marks that would normally take several weeks or even months to fade will now be gone in 7 to 10 days average, maybe 2 weeks. Have your teen apply this on top of their vitamin B complex every evening before bed. If you're concerned that it may be too strong, you can very easily dilute the strength by having them do a pump of B in their hand and then a pump of retinol in their hand. Mix them together and then apply it at one time. This will take the 0.10 down to a 0.05. We've just cut it in half by diluting it. Now, these are the 3 main products that I find help the skin clear the quickest. There are other treatments available, of course, but that's your quickest route to start with. I'll list a few alternative treatments and tell you what they're for. Drying lotion. This is something you can dab onto pimples before bed for quick drying. Just use a little Q-tip. And our clear benzoyl peroxide. This also can be dabbed onto pimples or a clogged T-zone before bed a few times per week. Now, don't overuse benzoyl peroxide because your skin will get used to it quickly and it'll stop working. Keep your skin guessing and be sporadic with your usage. Our Blemish Authority Mask has drawing properties that will help to dislodge clogged pores. You can apply this 1 to 3 times per week as needed. Acne Diamond Dermabrasion. Now, sometimes a scrub can work wonders on a clogged chin or nose area. This is salicylic acid and dermabrasion crystals that will help to remove dead skin instantly for a smooth face. You can use that between 1 and 3 times per week as needed. Our Basics Purified Toner. Sometimes the AB cleanser can cause some initial dryness, so I hate to require a teen add something else drying, but after a little while, a toner can truly be helpful in controlling pesky acne. The Mandelic in this toner can be applied to any problem areas 1 time per day after cleansing and before the vitamin B cream. Last is a chemical peel. I've applied the Mandelic 22% to my 13-year-old daughter for a few years now. It has a very mild irritation factor and rarely causes a lot of flaking. This is something you could do maybe 2 times per month to help smooth the skin, dry out any existing pimples quickly, and clear the pores. We also have our 3% salicylic mini peel. This can be used 1 time per week to help dry out problem areas. I want to take a second to mention back and chest acne. Many teens are stuck dealing with this from sports, cheer, gymnastics. A great way to clear this is by using black soap and a bristled back brush every day. Get it wet, do their backs in the shower, let it sit for a second while they're washing off, and then rinse it. Works wonderful. And the Acne Diamond Dermabrasion cream scrubbed into their back a couple times per week is also very helpful. The chemical peel can also be applied to the back 1 time per month. I would suggest using the Salicylic 25% or the TCA 13% would be great options. Obviously, this isn't something that can be applied without your help, so that's your job, Mom. The number one takeaway here is that acne can be controlled and diet plays a huge part. So really, try to reevaluate what foods are coming into your house and how they're being cooked. Then, skincare is everything. Drying your skin out isn't going to solve the problem, but neither is ignoring it. The 3 products I spoke of were all very carefully selected to work together to not only clear the skin, but to make it perform at its healthiest. If you've been following these guidelines for 6 to 8 weeks and your teen's skin is still very bad, please see a dermatologist so they can recommend additional treatments. If your teen has cystic acne, please see a dermatologist before any scarring occurs. Scarring can be detrimental to someone's well-being. And remember, acne does not have to be a rite of passage. Do you still have questions? We're here to help. Reach out to us.